Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 3 of The Ranking Show, a podcast where we are ranking anything and everything. Find us on Spotify, find us on Apple Podcast, I believe is on there now. Google Podcast, we're on Audible, we're on Good Pods, we're all over the place. Definitely go and subscribe to The Ranking Show. Rate us 5 stars if that is available on your podcast platform. And if you want to join us live, you can subscribe to the Flurry Sports YouTube channel where we are recording these all the time. You can jump in the chat. You can leave comments for what you want us to rank in the future. Again, if you give us suggestions, we'll probably get to those before our idea. So definitely go and do that. You can also tweet at us at The Ranking Show, your suggestions as well. And we may even have you weigh in. If you're watching this on YouTube, definitely let us know what your rankings are for the best fry, which is what we are doing today. That is what this is called. Some of these I would say aren't necessarily fries, but according to some article,
potatoes.
These are all fries. So it is what it is. I suppose for the audio listeners, and I'll bring this up for the visual listeners, we got the rankings here. We're doing a tier list. It's going to be top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier, bottom tier. And the fries we are ranking today, we got curly fries, crinkle fries, potato wedges, cheese fries, cottage fries, standard cut, shoestring or matchstick, waffle fries, steak fries, Belgian fries, chili cheese fries, sweet potato fries, garlic fries, tater tots, and chips, which is British. And if you watched our last stream, I think you have an idea of how I feel about most things British. But these are the fries we're ranking here.
I mean, let's just kick it off there, right? With the British chips.
Well, I think we got to set some standards here. We gotta.
Okay. Well, then, can I ask a question about our standards then?
Of course.
Okay. So my question is, what kind of fry are we ranking here? So I obviously know the kind of fries, but like, are they the?
That's the name of the show, Trevor.
Yeah, do you like me to start from the top?
Are they the best case scenario fries? Are they middle tier? Like, because sometimes you get a curly fry that bangs, but then sometimes they're soggy, and that's disgusting. So
I don't think soggy fries are disgusting.
Really?
That's a horrible take, and they are bottom tier fries. But beside the point, like, are we taking like the best of the best, or are we taking, you win some, you lose some?
That is the one thing I wanted to talk about as well. And this is my pitch, and you guys, we'll figure out what exactly we want to do. We've kind of talked about best case scenarios fries on another show before, and I think that's kind of unfair. Like, I don't want to choose the outlier. That doesn't really make sense to me. And in classic anything Flurry Sports podcast fashion, I think we kind of need to take the mean, but a little bit better than the mean. We need to obscure it a little bit. So it's not like the average, but like something, what you would get maybe 7 out of 10 times, but better scenario. Like, if they're not like bad 7 out of 10, they're good at 7 out of 10. Does that make sense?
Sure.
I like it.
Does it kind of make sense, but kind of does it?
Yep.
So it's not the best case scenario, but it's better than the average that you would get from like a fast food place.
Glad to know what we're ranking now. I was a little confused.
And it is fries.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of heavy hitters on this list and one absolute stinker. But I think
it's 2.
Okay.
Yep.
I've come to I guess I kind of have an announcement.
Oh, great. Off the top.
I've stumbled upon a new, probably my new favorite fast food joint.
Okay.
What's
that?
Green Bay I guess it happened a year ago and I didn't realize it until now. But we have a Freddy's frozen custard.
I don't need to hear another fucking thing about these Freddy's, like, preppy, pretentious bastards. I'm sure it's fine.
I've never even know what they are.
No,
I've never had it. I posted from Let's Go Wisconsin's Facebook page. What's better, a Shamrock Shake or a Culver's Mint Shake? And the amount of dick riding Freddy's people like, Freddy's, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. And it's not here. It's not a Wisconsin thing. Who gives a fuck? It's like, I'm not comparing Carl's Jr.
It's like if somebody was like, who would win in a championship between UConn and Houston? And somebody goes, Indiana State.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't fucking ask Freddy's to be in the conversation.
I am 100% with you guys in the passion about this because I totally agree. It might be the best fast food burger I've ever had.
Fine. It sounds like I'm messing with the thing here. It sounds like it's just a Culver's wannabe to me.
Yeah, I think it's better than Culver's.
It might be. It's fine. How many stores do they got?
At least one.
I think they got 2 or 3 in Wisconsin. I had someone telling me it's a Wisconsin chain. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
no.
Let me look this up. How many they got?
It's like saying Cancun Mexican restaurant chain in Wisconsin because there's one in Menominee, Wisconsin, and there's 3 in Eau Claire. Like, it's not a chain.
Okay. So it appears they have 13 in Alabama,
Great.
17 in Arkansas.
Wisconsin chain, I was told. Continue.
28 in Arizona, 35 in Colorado, 78 in Texas. So those are the big hitters.
Weird.
But if we look at Wisconsin, they have 2.
Yeah.
2.
Appleton and Bellevue, and the one in Bellevue is in a Costco.
That's the one I went to today.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been in a Costco.
No, it's not in
They're
a Costco.
Awesome.
It's next to a Costco.
Next to? Okay.
Yeah.
Eau Claire just got a Costco, and I heard you can get like a hot dog and a drink for like, you can spit in their face and they'll give it to you essentially.
Yeah.
But
their chicken bakes are elite there.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't you need like a little like membership thing to get in?
Now you do, because the commies took over. You used to be able to just go in and eat, and now you need a membership to be able to eat there.
Even just to get lunch there, you have to have. See. I don't fall in line with that. I will never go to Costco's.
I've been to Sam's. Is Sam's Club the same idea?
Yep.
I think so. I've been there though.
Yeah, I like Sam's Club.
Sam's Club is for preppy white women named Karen. I'm not a fan.
Is it a humble brag to say I went to Sam's Club and didn't get carded because I just walked in?
Really?
I guess. I don't know.
I think that speaks to the lack of care Sam's Club has right now. They'll take anybody.
That was like when I turned 18. The first thing I did was go and buy a lotto ticket, and they didn't even card me. I'm like, why didn't I do this for like the last 10 years of my life?
For sure. I've been carded more like when I was 25 than when I was 18.
Yeah, correct.
It makes no sense. Once you get into like an old enough age where it's like, oh, is that an old kid? Like that they're
right.
They get weirded out by it. Dumb.
All right, back to fries.
Back to fries.
Right.
So we are ranking fries today.
I'll conclude that with saying, if you guys ever get a chance to go to Freddy's, go. Don't take the stigma that like this sucks because other people hate it. The Freddy's double burger is very good burger.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's a good place. But
I agree with you that is wrong. That people are flooding your mention with Freddy's. Like that's not even the conversation, brother.
It's exactly. It's similar to. I really like The Office as a TV show. There's too many terrible Office fans that need to like. I'm so Dwight. Like I don't give a fuck, and you don't need to like quote it at me.
Right.
There's too much going on.
We all
you're Dwight. Like you're both insufferable.
Yeah. Just weird. Okay. Should we just start from the top? No. Let's rule the couple out that we're talking about. I think. Are we thinking British chips suck because they're just like notably soggy?
Yep.
Oh.
It's British. I mean, we've seen what their peas look like. We've seen what their culinary tastes are. It's bland. It's not seasoned. It's disgusting. It's a bottom tier.
I'm putting them in like low tier. Like you slap some vinegar on those bitches and they're good.
But they don't.
I love malt vinegar and fries. I like it better when it's with a crispy fry.
Yep.
Oh, I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you put them in? Because I'm bottom, Trevor's bottom.
I would put them in low tier.
So they're bottom.
Okay, so they're bottom. We'll average it out.
Okay, here's my take for stinker, and this might not go over well.
You nominated British. I think Luke has said he had one that was an obvious bad one. So I think you nominate on the same page as
me, Luke.
I mean, I have one where I'm offended it's on the list.
Am I giving my stinker right now?
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, sweet potato fries are the worst food to ever exist.
No.
That's not what I was going with either.
Take.
Yeah,
it's a bad take.
There are some horrendous sweet potato fries, but I think for the most part they're pretty good.
No,
they're mid.
They're disgusting.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I honestly would go mid too. Are you going yours bottom? I assume, right?
I want to go like lower than bottom.
Okay, you don't like sweet potatoes, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's fair.
So
that's fair.
That ruins it.
No, I'm ranking the fucking food.
Yeah, but that's like ranking
fair,
fries
fair.
if you're like, I don't like potatoes. Well, then it doesn't really count if you don't like potatoes.
I think Luke's valid. So he's bottom. I'm mid. What are you, Trevor?
I'm mid.
Okay, so I'm gonna put him in low tier. I think it's fair to put them there because we're talking about fries, and even still, like there's an asterisk on them, no matter what, because like they're not
because they're
like.
disgusting.
Are we putting
shit?
Right? maybe I don't know.
What do
My
you
lowest
dip-
one's cottage fries. Why is cottage fries?
Yeah, okay,
here?
fair.
It looks so stupid. It looks like the deep fried pickle chips.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
Weird.
That's a good point. You're either waffle fries or you're not. Pick your lane.
One second before we move on to cottage fries, I need to talk through something about
Okay.
sweet potato fries. What do you
Okay.
dip sweet potato fries in?
I like a Chipotle ranch.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Otherwise, like Red Pines and Lacrosse, they just do like a cinnamon sugar salt thing on it, so you don't really need to dunk them in anything. Those are good.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
But yeah, cottage fries kind of pissed me off when I saw them here.
That's fair.
For people listening at home, it's like the coin slice.
Yeah. It's like you said, it's a deep fried pickle without pickle.
Yeah. Have you gone anywhere that chooses this fry? I've never seen them.
Nope.
Rarely. Like really shitty bars.
Okay. So I'm bottom. Is everybody else that way too, or no?
Yeah, I'm not going to vouch for these.
Yep, they're all bottom.
I don't want my name attached to cottage fries.
No, you don't want to be that guy. Chips, you at least got a nation with you.
Yeah.
A dying one, but you got one. Okay. Do we want to just go in order, or do we want to keep like nominating fries up for auction here? Essentially,
I say we nominate them. Keep it different.
Okay, Trevor, your turn then.
Okay, this might be controversial, and a lot of people are not going to be with me on these. Steak fries absolutely suck.
Hard disagree.
They're always soft. They're never soggy, but they're always soft. They never have enough salt or seasoning on them unless you go to Red Robin. They're just not great.
They're very potatoy, obviously. This is where it's hard because like I've had some steak fries that are S tier, but those are like
dime a dozen
for me for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like they have to be crispy is the issue.
Yep.
But Luke, you like soggy fries, so I'm guessing you like these.
Love them. Like these are probably, if I'm looking at them, these are probably my number 4 fry on the list right now.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Really? I don't think they're a bottom tier.
I will take bottom tier out because of what's in there. I'll go low tier.
I think they're incredible for dipping.
They can be if they're not soggy.
Because then they fall apart and it's a lot.
Who the fuck cares? You're eating with your hands anyways.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I don't want to be bothered. You know, if I'm eating steak fries, something's wrong already. I'm already having a bad day. I don't want it to be breaking.
And I know this is not part of the list, and I probably shouldn't take it into consideration. They may be the best fries to melt cheese on.
Okay, I could see that. And again, what are you doing? Are you eating them with a fork then, or are you going hands still?
Just always straight hands with fries.
Okay. Yeah, you have to. I'd agree. Unless we get to the ones with dressing on them, like the chili cheese and the cheese fries, then maybe not. But even then, still usually.
I'm going low. I have to go low.
They're low.
Luke?
I mean, I'm high here.
High? So
I guess they're mid.
Mid? Okay. I'll go mid tier. Luke, you nominate one now.
Well, I've said on many of our shows that the number one way to cut a fry or to cut a potato is waffle fries, and I'll stand by that till I die.
Okay, so you're top tier for sure.
That's my number one.
Okay.
I don't know if they're the number one, but to Luke's point, a crispy waffle fry is very, very hard to beat. Mm-hmm. And seeing how many are going to be high to bottom, I think they hit the threshold to hit top.
Really? See, what you were saying, I thought you were going to go with exactly my line of thinking. When they're crispy, awesome. I don't get them crispy.
But we're thinking they're a little above average. So I would go top or high here.
A little above average of the amount of times you get them, not a little above average in terms of quality.
I've gotten a lot of crispy, actually. Believe it or
Really?
not.
Okay.
Not from
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, but from bars, they're usually crispy.
You know what I think plays too with waffle fries is, excuse me, like let's say you're going out for fish or you're going out for a burger or something. You go, oh, get fries on the side, and you see a waffle fries. That's an incredible change of pace.
It is.
It is different. You have
Yeah.
to think about it. Again, Red
And-
Pies, shout out, sponsor the show. They got waffle fries.
Yeah, and I think that incredible change of pace, it's not one where you like have to actively search for. You can find it every now and then, but you're not going to get it every time you go out.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna stick to what I was thinking ahead of time though. I'm going mid tier just because I don't get them crispy. I maybe they're too complicated. Maybe people just need a little bit of an easier time.
I disagree with the ranking, but I respect the reasoning. I think that's fair. That's a fair reasoning for it.
I'm not trying to insult the waffle fry people. I apologize.
Yeah, you better
teach people to cook them.
That's a good point. I think out of all these fries, they're done the most dirty from Big Fry.
That and the one I'll nominate next, I suppose, I think is also done dirty too much. But waffle fries, you both said top, I said mid, so we'll go high. I'm gonna go tater tots with this next one. And again, we have to do it what you get a little more than half the time. And I think tater tots are S tier if they're deep fried.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people bake them, which is terrible.
Mm.
Maybe not terrible, but like if you bake them, they're like falling apart usually. I don't like that.
I do.
I like where you're going with this.
So like to me, I would put them in mid. I think they're a versatile chip if you're considering them a chip.
Yeah, these are high tier for me. Like they don't crack my top 5, but like I'm never upset when I get a tater tot. You know what's a great sauce for tater tots is blue cheese.
Okay.
Also,
I don't know if I've had it,
Thousand Island. I think this one might be the most. You can put the most things with it for dipping out of this entire list.
For sure, I think they're the most versatile, possibly of any of these. Possibly. Okay, so I would probably go. I said I would go mid. What did everybody else say?
I'll go mid.
I'm high tier on these.
Okay, we'll put them in mid then. We just need better. People need to go the extra mile for tater tots. And if
it's worth it.
I think they're going to be good for sure. For sure. Trevor, it's back to you.
I'm just gonna kick out all the bad ones because there's only one bad one left. Potato wedges need to go. People got too cute with fries. We don't need any more fries. We were good where it is. They're like cottage fries to me. I don't want them. Either be steak fries or be nothing.
Yeah, be steak fries, be nothing. I agree with you 100%, Trevor. You know what was absolutely horrible? Quick Trip recently changed from waffle fries to potato wedges.
Yep.
I haven't had them, but
they're okay, but they're still potato wedges.
Yeah.
Okay, so Trevor, you said what?
Bottom.
Luke.
I mean, they're better than fucking cottage fry. Like this is low tier to me.
I honestly was gonna go mid tier. I think they're similar to steak fries. I just think the skin gives them more structural integrity, so they're less likely to be. Grow up.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right.
But
don't kill that quickly, Luke.
No, you're right.
Well, it's like I like Uncrustables, but like I'll eat the crust too.
But if you don't have to.
Yeah.
For sure. There's other options. I respect that. But would you turn down potato wedges?
I mean,
would you eat it like a watermelon rind and leave the skin?
I should start doing that. That's not a bad idea, Zach.
It is. It's a terrible idea.
You have sold me on the fact that would you still eat them? I would still eat them, so I don't think they're a bottom tier for me.
Oh, if we ever go out to a bar together and someone brings me cottage fries, leave as fast as you can because it is going to be a scene. I would be deeply offended. So we're probably at low would be my guess after all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Luke, you're up.
Trevor talked about how or when we got on that conversation about how I'm always eating fries with my hands, and Trevor's like, yeah, you're probably always eating fries with your hands unless there's something like a chili cheese fries or a cheese fries. This is probably I probably shouldn't say this over air because it's not gonna make me look good. I ate Freddy's chili cheese fries with my hands today, and they were fucking incredible, man.
I mean, if you make the decision to do it,
Yeah.
it has to be great.
Well, they forgot a plastic fork, and and all my forks are not clean, dirty, as you will.
Some would say, yeah.
I didn't want to take the time to wash one because I had already had some fries and my hands were all fucked up. So I just fucking savaged that shit.
So I think that's fine. But the last few, are you scooping it?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was not great. It was an incredible taste, but it was not a great visual.
Because the thing is, if you're eating them in your car and anybody walks past you, you just look like an animal.
For sure.
Yeah, and I'm not denying that. But the taste might have been my best fry taste of the year so far. My best fry experience.
Okay, so let's talk about those the ones we're talking about.
Then. Yeah.
So I think we have to break these down. These are complex. So are we imagining our preferred fry in there? Or what are we thinking?
I think just the regular
normal.
The regular fry.
Okay, and then we're going chili and cheese, nothing else.
Yep.
Okay. So what's your thoughts then, Luke?
I mean, these are my number 2 fry behind waffle fries. A chili, like, so I talked about like waffle fries being kind of rare. Like chili cheese fries are like even more rare than that. Like maybe you go out to like a festival and that's where you get them, and they slap every fucking time, guys.
I have childhood memories of going to A&W and getting chili cheese fries, and then they closed. And then I went to UW Superior. All of a sudden, there's an A&W in my life again.
Yeah,
it really was beautiful. It was great.
And I think maybe I'll sway you guys over with this one. Talking about not liking soggy fries. This may be the best soggy fry.
You absolutely killed it. I was just about to say they're top tier because I do not care if they're crispy or soggy. It does not matter. It is a top tier. It's why it's my top fry. It can be soggy or crispy. It still bangs.
Yeah, Luke, you said to sway us. I don't think you have to sway us. No. They're up there too. They're top tier for me.
They're an undisputed champion. Some may say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is the Tennessee Titan of fries.
True. So let's just stay on a similar thing then. Let's just go cheese fries. I'm guessing they're a step below chili cheese fries, right?
Number 3 fry here.
I think they're a step below, but they're still top tier. I don't think that's a question for me.
I've never had a place do this, but this is my question. I feel like just straight up cheese fries could be more customizable because you could do different kinds of cheese, where I feel like chili cheese fries has to be run of the line. Am I wrong?
What do you mean by customizable?
No. Like different kinds of cheese, which could make it better.
I've never had that option, but I think it's possible.
Same. When I hear cheese fries, I think of nacho cheese on my French fries.
Right, but what if you get like a smoked Gouda or something? Luke, you love extra sharp cheddar. What if they did like a cheddar sauce? That would be better, right?
Yeah, it would, but like I don't think that happens.
And I mean,
I'm saying it could, and people need to fucking start. But I mean that's maybe irrelevant to what we're doing here.
Like, does it matter? I think it's top tier anyways.
Yeah, you're saying it could. I'm saying it can't.
Okay. I think I'm getting away from what the essence of this show is, and we're ranking what you're getting slightly more than half the time. And I'm talking about hypotheticals, so I apologize.
That's all right.
Grow up. Get out of dreamland.
Fair enough. I would go. So if we're just going what we're getting, I would go high tier. I think they're below top tier then.
No, they're right behind chili cheese fries.
I agree. I don't think much is beating them.
Like I think chili cheese fries are better because of the chili, but I don't think cheese fries are, like they're right there.
So if they're better, then why are we putting them on even playing ground?
I get that.
Because we don't have a god tier. That's why.
But we're treating top tier as god tier, aren't we? Or are you not respecting chili fries as being the top choice so far?
It's the top choice, but this one can be right behind it. Like
but at the end, we're going to argue what's the top fry, and if we have one in top tier,
I like to me, it's like right now, chili cheese fries is like the Boston Celtics, and cheese fries is like the Denver Nuggets.
Okay.
You know, they're in the same tier, but one's better than the other.
I just, if they're the same thing, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I understand. I get what you mean.
But if they're the same thing, then why would you put them in different tiers?
Well, it's not the same thing just because they're the same thing until you add something better, which is chili. Our chili cheese fries, the exact same fries, exact same cheese, are they always better when you put chili on it?
Yes.
Yes.
But at the same time, like if they're not top tier, are we really putting them on the same level as waffle fries? No.
Well,
I think waffle fries are lower.
To be fair,
exactly. So if cheese fries goes to high tier, waffle fries got to come down to mid tier. And then that means steak and tater tots got to come down. Sweet potato and potato wedges got to come down, and chips and cottage fries need to be off this goddamn screen.
If I were making this ranking by myself, waffle fries, chili cheese fries, and cheese fries would all be top tier.
Okay, we'll just leave it where it is for right now.
Okay,
it is what it is. We voted. We're sticking to it. Trevor, you're up, I think.
I don't think it hits the level of cheese and chili cheese, mostly because of the sogginess can ruin it. But curly fries are absolutely amazing, and they are a high tier.
Okay. Luke?
Yeah. My only wonder with curly fries is they taste a little more greasy than regular fries.
They do.
They probably grease probably gets trapped.
Yeah.
Is that really a problem you have, Mr. Eating chili cheese fries with your hands?
It kind of is. Because it changes the flavor.
Get greasy. I don't. Why do all curly fries have that same seasoning on it?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I don't understand it.
At the same time, is it because the only time you get them is at Arby's?
No, I've had them in other places, but it's the same thing. They're just Arby's fries. We had them for like school lunches.
Yeah, you're right. We did.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that's bad.
So now that I'm looking at it, I think I want to move tater tots up.
We'll do that at the end.
Because I'm thinking here, like, curly fries aren't as good as waffle fries, but they're better than steak fries. But tater tots are also better than curly fries.
It's a real rock, paper, scissors situation.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, because curly fries are a lot more consistent than tater tots are.
That's true.
I've had a lot of soggy tater tots. Not as many curly fries.
Okay, so are we putting them...
You know what? Wait. You know what absolutely sucks about curly fries? Is like the real good thing about curly fries, right, is the gimmick that they're curly and shit. Sometimes
I know where you're going with this.
Sometimes you get the curly fries that aren't curly, and that just pisses you off.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck is this in my bag?
Yeah. No quality control.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a loose cannon to me.
That is
the George Pickens of fries.
No, this is like Odell.
That's fair. That's fair. He might kick a kicking net.
Yeah.
But he might make an incredible catch we're talking about 10 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, I think these are the most variants of all the fries here.
But and variants within every order, which is the issue.
Yeah.
Because we're in every order of curly fries, I feel like there's always a good one.
Yeah, there's always like sometimes you always get the long, like peelable ones. But sometimes you always get the real flat fuckers that are hard to peel, and you peel and they break. Yeah. So I kind of like the unpredictability, if we're being honest.
Oh, so you're this is a positive. I thought this was a negative. Okay.
We did all of that just to come to the fact that they're still fucking high tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I put them in mid tier.
I would go mid too, as well.
They're not. We're gonna have to do rearranging.
The one little hook, that one's always like overcooked. It's tough. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, I'm gonna go with the wild card here. And again, ones I never see are like the shoestring matchstick. And again, when they're done right and they're crispy, I think they're good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that aren't really cooking them very well. So I would put them in mid tier. I think they're okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. If we were doing it like just based on the best possible fry alone, this is my number 4. But because this is one where I don't love the soggy ones because they're too small. You know, they get all clumpy. Yeah. So I'm cool with mid.
Yeah, they're mid. I mean, the other problem is I don't like the extra work of having to shovel more in my mouth. You know, more is not always less.
That's the fun part.
When you use your hands, it's a lot easier, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, Trevor, you're up.
Garlic fries, I think, are a high tier. The ones that I've had are rarely soggy, and even if they are, the garlic really takes them up a notch. So I think they're high tier.
If you go to a place, are they just called garlic fries? I don't.
Usually, yes. At least around here, they are.
Like, I've had garlicky fries. I don't know if I've had garlic fries. I don't know.
They have some at Saz's. Next time you're in downtown Milwaukee, go there. Those fries, those will make you question putting them in top tier. I won't go that far, but I will say high tier.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking something up here.
The origins of garlic?
No, I'm a huge garlic fan. Zach, when we brought up lacrosse a couple times on the show. Howie's in lacrosse, garlic fries, incredible fries. Make them nice, crispy, and garlicky. And maybe that's my Italian blood, but like garlic is maybe the best. Like I don't know what you classify, like a spice or whatever you
additive.
Yeah, like what you put it and add to cooking. Garlic is definitely like if we were ranking that's probably my number one. So I'm all for putting these high tier.
Okay, and I don't think I've had them, so I don't think I can really speak on it.
You're missing out.
It sounds great. I love garlic.
Yeah,
it's just to me, are they just regular standard fries with garlic? Is that all we're talking about?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Also, a sleeper, sour cream and chive fries are also very good.
This just sounds like normal fries with seasonings on them.
Correct.
So if that's the case, like there's a place in the Twin Ports, it's like 7 West. You can put any seasoning. You can get salt and vinegar fries. You can get fucking Buffalo Ranch fries.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be. It's just fries with the seasoning on them. It's just salt with the flavor.
Isn't that the same thing as cheese fries?
See, I was a little
Don't
upset.
do this. Don't mind fuck me over fries. We can't do this on a Tuesday.
I think we take it how this ranking shows it.
I agree. I just don't agree with some of the choices. I thought we were doing different cuts of potato here.
Sure.
That's fair.
And that being said, I think beer battered fries should be on here because that's S tier for me. Also, it's upsetting that fucking cottage fries is taking a spot. Not that.
Are those the same as the Devil's one where they like fry them twice so they get the extra thick coating?
For beer battered?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just dunked in a beer batter. I think Belgian fries is the twice fried one that you're kind of talking about as well.
Okay. I did not know that was the other name for them.
But beer battered are also like super crispy always. They always slap. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about fucking garlic fries, which is just seasoning. But that's fine. They're high tier. I think Luke is up.
Yeah, maybe the most mid thing that we're ever going to rank is standard cut French fries.
Are they standard? Or are they mid?
Yeah.
Given where those are there?
Yeah.
Like, that's a sentence. Like they're below tater tots and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like if we're ranking them like 1 to 14 or how many we have, it should be directly the middle ranking.
Okay.
I disagree. I think they're low tier. We have gone through too much technological advancements with fries. You know, the past, the future is now, old man. Like when Dewey said that, like the future is now. If it doesn't have chili or cheese or a seasoning on it, it's been passed up. And standard cut is solid, but they had their day in the sun. They're low.
I mean, if this is standard cut fries, do they even got salt on them? Because if they have garlic on them, then they're garlic fries.
So exactly. That's a good point.
Cheese on their cheese fries.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
I don't know.
I'm going low.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
I get it.
I just don't get it.
No, I get it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave Belgian for last. So we'll go crinkle cut here. Obviously the ones Culver's has. And to be honest, most of the time I don't really like these at all, unless I order them extra crispy. But Luke, you like soggy fries, so I'm sure you're directly opposed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there may be nothing worse, in my opinion, than soggy crinkle cut fries. I mean, obviously outside of the bottom tier. But I feel like I get 50-50 with their crispy, and when they're crispy, there's no denying they are higher or a top tier. But they're not, so I'm gonna go mid tier.
I'd go mid as well.
I mean, I'm high tier here, guys. Like, if I'm making my regular, like, we have cheese fries at number 2. The best cheese fries are cheese crinkle cut fries.
I've never had them. Never had them with crinkle cut.
I mean, I have at Culver's, and they were fine.
Yeah, I like, and maybe it's more that I like the potato than I like the crispiness.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm starting to learn about myself on this podcast here.
This is going to be a growing podcast, I think. We're going to learn a lot about each other and ourselves.
Yeah. So if it's up to me, like, crinkle cuts are probably my number 6 on this list.
I mean, that's not that high.
Well, it's high tier, I would say.
If you have 6 in your high and top tier, you're doing the list wrong.
I like French fries, man.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. Lastly, then Belgian fries.
So
it says.
So I did research. They're not double fried.
Okay, on the description underneath it, it says they are double fried potatoes.
That is not what Google said.
Okay, well,
Google said they're like the ones that you get at bars where they still have the skin on them, kind of like potato wedges, but cut more regularly. And so my thought on it, Luke and I talked about we're children, right? We don't like the skin on it. So you're taking potato wedges and taking out more of the good stuff with the same amount of skin on it. Yeah, that's a no for me. That's a no from me. It's a low tier.
Yeah, so what I'm reading here is that Belgian fries are fried in red meat fat, which gives them a little bit more of a crispy taste, and which I have established that I do not love crispy fries, so I'm on the low tier here.
Guys.
Also, like, like every time you get Belgian fries, there are at least a quarter of them that are just skin, and nobody wants to touch those. Correct. And when they're soggy, they have no flavor.
I'm not seeing the skin thing at all, though.
That's good for you, Zach. You do not see race.
I don't see color. I don't see skin. We kind of just have to figure out what these are, because I think we all have a different definition.
Does that put them at bottom tier because they can't decide what the fuck they are?
Yeah, I don't like either that. It's like new countries trying to make their own fries.
Okay,
and
how about
Belgium?
This?
I mean,
what makes Belgian fries different?
Like, you had waffles, you had that. All right, that's cool. You can stop creating stuff.
Yeah, you have waffles. You have, who's the soccer player? Lukaku. Like, you're good at those.
Not the best soccer player, but we'll take him.
I like him.
Okay, yeah, there's no skin on Belgian fries. It's just that they're fried in like beef fat, which is like McDonald's fries then, because McDonald's puts beef seasoning on them.
Correct.
So if we're talking about McDonald's fries, they're S tier. They're great.
Are they?
I don't know if they are.
You know what the worst part about a plain ass French fry is? It's that it's plain, doesn't taste like anything.
So
give me a beef fat on it. That sounds great.
I'm happy that you brought up McDonald's fries, because in college I wrote a blog about McDonald's fries.
Okay.
And the antithesis, the thesis, the theme of the blog, I guess, is that it's kind of like a psychological misconception that they're good fries. Whenever you get McDonald's, right, you're probably coming home from work, you're doing something that you need to eat quick, right? So you get the bag, you put the bag down, you're so hungry that the only thing you can eat while you're driving is the fries. And that makes you think they're good because you're that hungry at the time.
Do you only go to McDonald's when you're rushed, and when you have time you go to other fast food places?
Yes.
I feel like that's not most people.
Yeah, I get where you're going with it, but I think they deserve a little more respect than that.
I don't know.
If you want the best McDonald's
fast food fries,
go to the Lake Forest McDonald's at about 8 o'clock at night. They have a McDouble deal with a small fry for $3. They're hot, they're salted right, and they're crispy. Best McDonald's fries I've ever had.
If they're not hot, I think they're terrible. But if they're hot, I think they're S tier.
But we also don't know what they are. So
Belgian fries we're talking now?
Yeah,
I think you're whatever what you are found. I think is wrong. I think they fry them in beef fat. I would go high tier. That's my vote.
My vote is low tier.
Mid tier it is.
Okay. I think I'm fine with it causing too much confusion to rank high.
We got to resort these now. This is bad.
Cheese fries can move down to high tier. I thought about
Thank
it.
You.
It can't be the same as chili cheese fries.
That's fair. Now I think cheese waffle fries needs to go to the lowest part of high tier.
Okay. In my opinion, I would put garlic fries in the lowest part of high tier just because it kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's just a seasoning.
That's fair. As long as cheese fries is number one in the high tier, I think we're all good.
I just don't think there should be that much of a separation between standard cut and garlic fries.
I think the garlic does make that much.
I think it deserves a separation. I think any standard fry could be a garlic fry, but it's not like any standard fry could be anything else other than cheese fry or chili cheese, I guess. Like we're not changing anything about it.
Right, but I'm talking about how much garlic adds to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Whatever.
Put
what would be better?
Ahead,
garlic tots. Garlic waffle fries would be better.
Certainly. 100% agree.
Yeah.
But that's not a thing that we're ranking.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of is. Like, I feel like we could add any seasoning to any of these.
Not according to the list.
No.
There's only 17.
Respect the
We
list.
make the rules here.
Do we?
There's only 15 things here, and I do not see garlic waffle fries on them. Otherwise, those would be top tier.
Okay.
I think we got to move steak. We got to move steak down.
You are crazy.
Are you telling me they're on the same level as tater tots and curly fries? Absolutely fucking not.
Yes.
Well, argue for it being above potato wedges. That's my confusion.
You get more potato, less skin.
I'm fine with them being above potato wedges as long as potatoes on one side of the spectrum and they're both in the same tier. I don't think they're a whole class above potato wedges, but I do think there's a difference.
Okay. So what are we doing with them?
I think steak fries are coming down.
Okay, we'll put them at top of the low tier. How about that? Is there anything else we need to move around? I mean, our top is for sure chili cheese fries, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think our clear worst is cottage fries.
Yep. Well, yes.
Don't even
use sweet potato fries. That's fine.
You're right.
What if you add garlic to it? Does that change everything?
No, sweet potatoes, like I said, are the worst things that ever exist on planet Earth.
No, they're not.
They may be worse than Hitler.
Hitler would have loved sweet potato fries, actually. Notably vegetarian, good for the planet diet.
Or potatoes in general, though. It's not like sweet potatoes are vegetarian.
Why is sweet potato fries here?
Are meat.
I don't know.
They should not be here because I've had a crinkle cut sweet potato fry.
That's true.
We should just be grading the shape.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
That is a good point because that is a completely different potato.
It's a fucking yam.
For that reason, do we put it to a bottom tier because it shouldn't be here?
Or that it's the worst thing to ever exist?
No.
No, I think they're good.
They're good. They just should not be on the table.
Maybe we should just think through the choices of our rankings ahead of time more often now.
No,
maybe we should really.
Fun.
That's true. We're not going. No, we can dream.
Preparation, please.
I just think we may need to revisit a fry ranking someday down the road that we nominate the choices.
That's fair.
So we're just gonna rank fries like pasta, like pasta shapes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I don't understand, like, unless we could nominate cold A&W fry. Like, is that going to be on the list?
That's a good point. And that would get rid of chili cheese, garlic fries. I mean, that's a whole different ballgame.
There's too many descriptors with some of these. But it is what it is. We're setting it. We're forgetting it. but let us know in the comments on our YouTube channel at Flurry Sports, or you can tweet at us at The Ranking Show. Let us know what your definitive top fry is, what your lowest fry is, and what, most importantly, what do you really disagree with here? Because we said some things. Said a lot of things.
Yeah, just don't look at the Hitler line later. But you know, you don't have to disagree with that if you don't want to. But just to go over, can you pull that up again so we just go over all of what everything is, just to summarize for those listening?
No.
If you don't see it, then go to the YouTube page, I guess.
Exactly. Go subscribe to the Flurry Sports YouTube channel. It was up for 30 minutes. Like,
that's fair.
Can't be bothered. You can go do it there. And while you're there, subscribe. But before you listen to the podcast already, you liked it, you're 45 minutes in. Subscribe to the podcast, leave us a 5-star review. And if you write your review, if there's stuff to say, just write what your favorite fry is. That's it.
If your favorite fry is sweet potato fry, fuck you.
Rate us 5 stars and just say fuck you, Luke. And I think we'll get the point that you're a sweet potato fan. That's fine. Please go do that. And we'll be with you next week again for something else we're ranking. I feel like we'll do another non-sports thing for next week, but we shall see. Anything else before we get out of here, by the way? Okay. And we'll end this show with the same way we end every show, by saying goodbye.